Hi, I'm John Kelly. I'm an attorney who's handling vulnerable adult cases. In this final chapter, we'll talk about the family's journey after suspected abuse or neglect, the emotional reality, the practical steps, and how the legal process weaves into the fight to protect someone that you love. Now, we've covered a lot of ground: the mechanisms of harm, the settings, the injuries, the evidence, the legal theories, the damages, and the defense tactics. Now we can step back, talk about what it looks like in real life. Because the truth is, these cases don't just happen in charts, they happen in families. And the family's journey often follows a pattern. Even though every story is unique, there's common paths. Family facing strategy: how to advocate without burning out. For families, here's the truth: you don't have to become a professional investigator to protect your loved one, but you do need a plan. Ask for the current medication list in writing. Ask for the current care plan or service plan in writing. Ask for recent weights and nutrition notes. Ask for skin assessments and wound documentation if there are wounds. Ask calmly who is responsible on the next shift and how can you reach them. Put key concerns in short written message so that there is a record. If you're not getting answers, go up the chain. Director of nursing, administrator, corporate line. Use outside reporting channels when the facility is not responsive. You're not being difficult, you're being protective. And if anyone makes you feel guilty for asking basic questions, that tells you something about the culture that you're dealing with. A brief word on prevention: trust, then verify. A lot of families ask, after the dust settles, how do we prevent this from happening again? There's no perfect shield, but there are practices that can reduce risk. Visit at unpredictable times when you can. Patterns reveal themselves outside the scheduled show hours. Watch the basics: cleanliness, hydration, responsiveness, and mood. If those basics are failing, bigger failures usually exist too. Ask about staffing directly, not in a hostile way. Just directly attend care conferences and insist on written updates when condition changes. When a new medication appears, ask why. Ask what side effects to watch for. Ask who is monitoring. If your loved one has known risks, such as falls, skin breakdown, or swallowing, ask what specific interventions are being done and how often. If you have concerns, put them in writing. Calm, factual writing creates a record and forces clarity. And here's a hard but useful truth: if a facility makes you feel like your presence is the problem, the facility is the problem. The good places want your involvement. They don't fear questions. They don't punish transparency. The bad places treat your family involvement like an enemy because it interferes with shortcuts. So you don't need to be aggressive. You just need to be present, consistent, and unwilling to accept vague answers when the stakes are human life. If you find this information useful and you're dealing with any of these aspects that we've covered, please feel free to reach out to us at the Kelly Law Team. I'm an attorney that handles these cases across the nation. You can reach me at 602-283-4122.